Hey guys, happy Monday. Ashley Swain here. I'm going to be talking about trusting the process. Trusting the process. I think that it's really important for us to understand that nothing happens overnight, and the things that do usually happen overnight are really not successful in the long run. So we're going to be talking about trusting the process. How do you trust the process when you don't see a lot of success in a lot of different areas? Hey Anthony, welcome. I do want to say this before I get into this conversation. Please make sure that you are hearting it up, making sure that you're liking, making sure that you're keeping the conversation going in the comment section. Remember that even if you're tagged in this post, remember that you can still heart it up, you can still like the post, and you can still share it. So if there's something that I said that you really like out of this broadcast, I would love for you to share this broadcast, as well as telling more friends by tagging other people in this broadcast. And to remember that if you're looking for me to speak at your next event, no matter where you are, you can always go to IamAshleySwain.com and check out that information so we can talk. Yes, longevity. All right, so we definitely want to make sure that in the process that I'm talking about the process to really finding success in your dream or whatever you want to do. Because I think that sometimes we are so caught up in today that we're not looking for tomorrow, or tomorrow seems too far away. And I think that sometimes we are comparing ourselves to a lot of people. So for example, my best friend and I, we were talking about just as we're getting older and the certain things that we wanted to happen by the time we were 30. And we talked about, we want these things to be done. And my best friend was in a situation where she was able to see people that were a lot older than both of us, because we're the same age, a lot older than us, and we saw that they had so much success. And we talked about that. We were like, wow, at 30 we felt like we needed to be here. And we're not 30 yet, but at 30 we felt like we needed to have this done and these things done, and not really trusting the process, kind of just saying things and putting things on the board and saying this has to be here. And then when you don't achieve those goals, you're kind of like, wow, if you feel like a failure because you're not where you thought you should be. So it's really, really important for you to kind of sit back or look back and say, you know what? I know that I don't have A, B, and C done, but I know that I at least have A. You know what I mean? Or I don't have all these things together at this particular age, and to still kind of go back to the drawing board and make another choice. So it's not that, like I said, we were kind of thinking, we need to have all these things done. And then when you get to the age, or you're getting close to the age, you're like, oh, wow, I didn't get that done. So it's always good to just trust the process, to stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Because when you compare yourself to everybody else, you really find failure in that, because you are not them, you are you. Okay, so I wrote down some notes for this. On the journey to success, we can sometimes question the process. So like I was saying earlier in this broadcast, sometimes you are at the job that you hate. Hey Carmelita, you at the job that you hate, and you're wondering, why is everybody able to quit and work on their dreams? Maybe you're there for that reason. Maybe you're there for a particular season, or for a reason to help other people. Sometimes we really got to sit back and realize that. I'm not saying stay at your job forever, but I am saying that you are there for a moment. Hey Ternisha, welcome. You were there for a moment, okay? So you want to make use of the time that you are there, even though it's uncomfortable. Yes, you hate your job, you hate your manager, you hate all these different things, but you have to remember that you're there in that moment for that season. The problem is when you die out in that. You don't want to die at where you're not supposed to be. You want to make sure that you're making steps here and there to make sure that you're actually growing in your business or whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? So, because everybody doesn't want to be an entrepreneur. So this could be for somebody else that maybe want to be in a management position. Hey Brianna, management position. I can't talk today. In their field. So this is not always supposed to be just for entrepreneurships, because everybody can't be an entrepreneur, and that's just the truth. But for the people that are, you take what I get, take whatever, aha moment you can get out of this message. Okay. So let's see. Gratitude is the right attitude. That means that basically you want to be, I'm not saying that you have to be extremely happy, but you want to be at least a little bit happy or grateful for where you are. Hey Monique, you want to be a little bit happy or at least grateful for where you are, because you could not have a job. You could be in a worse situation. You could have sickness in your body. And the fact that you're healthy, that you are well, is good. You want to have gratitude. The thing about it, I know it's a scripture where it says, don't quote quote me, y'all. It says something about being happy for what you already have, or, you know, God gives you a particular thing and to be happy about it. I know that I'm saying the wrong thing. I know I'm kind of putting around, but okay. If God gives you this particular thing and you can't be happy about it, and if you know the scripture I'm going to, then please post it. God gives you this particular portion, but you're not grateful for that portion. So how do you expect for him to give you more if you're not even happy with what he's giving you? So a lot of us are not even budgeting the money that we do have. How do you think you're going to be a millionaire if you're not even budgeting the things that you have? That doesn't make any sense. You need to be happy in what you already have so you can get more. Okay? Be happy in what you already have and you can get more instead of complaining about where you are. Hey, Patrice. Welcome. Okay, I went over the comparison, not comparing your situation to everybody else that seems to have it all together. And I do see this a lot on social media as well. I see this a lot in social media because you see all these people that are gurus and models and, you know, they're, you know, CEOs in their field and they have all this stuff together. Well, it appears to have it all together. And when you're at the point where you're comparing your life to people on social media, you already lost. Because I know for me, as someone that is putting out a lot of content, I know that I don't put out the bad things. I don't put anything, you know, if I'm putting this business together, you know, I don't put all the bad things out there. I put all the positive things, you know, and then sometimes that can really hurt other people that, oh, she got it all together. No, I'm still a work in progress. Okay. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm headed there. So you want to stop comparing yourself to everybody else, because if you compare yourself to everybody else, you're going to fail. Okay. Oh yeah, and we live in a microwave society. I talked about it earlier in this broadcast, that sometimes we want things to happen today, like by the night. You know what I mean? I can make a joke about this. I mean, it's not really a joke. It's really serious. I've been on my journey of weight loss. I started in maybe about 6 or 7 months ago. I was like 210. Okay. Now I'm at 187. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror like, oh my God, I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. But anybody else would have been happy for a 20-pound weight loss. Okay. Then I'm like, girl, you know what I mean? And of course, so I have to remember to be excited about where I'm going and where I am right now, because a lot of people are still talking about that 20-pound that they want to lose and they got a 15-year-old child. So I have to be happy and have gratitude in the moment, because even the little steps that seem little to me are success. Okay, so you have to be happy in that moment. You have to trust the process. You know what I mean? It's not going to be an overnight success story, and if it is, it won't be successful. Anything worth having, you have to put some blood, sweat, and tears in it. Okay. The last thing was, this is the thing too. Some of us are complaining about not seeing growth or not, being at our, the place that we want to be, but all we want to do is start and never finish. Okay. And that may hurt a little bit. A lot of us are starting so many different things. We're starting so many different things, but we're not finishing anything. So we got these goals written down. We're looking at these goals every day, but we're not finishing anything. So you can't get mad about the process if you are continuously stopping in the middle of it. You know what I mean? Like, you're saying, okay, I want to get this done. I want to get that done, but you've never finished anything. So how about you do this? How about you pick one thing that you want to get done before the end of the year? Okay. Don't say, oh, I'll start at the beginning of the year. What do you want to do within this time frame before 2018 gets here? What do you want to do so you can really, finish it? Get somebody to hold you accountable. Reach out to somebody that has your best interest at heart. Get around people that are actually doing something with their lives, okay? And if you can't do that, you maybe need to go to a different city or reach out to people on Facebook. Sometimes you really got to leave the people that are around you so you can really have true success. Because most of the time, and people may not even mean to, but sometimes they just see you in this particular light, okay? They just see you as you. They don't see you as being who you really truly want to be. And it's not always hating. It's not always hating. It's really not. Some people they just like you. You know what I mean? They just like you for this particular situation. You know what I mean? So you want to get around people that want more for you and that can really help you dream in the process. Okay. So going back to starting and not stopping, starting and staying consistent until you actually see your goal reached. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. To remember to have gratitude and trust the process. Trust that the vision that you have in your heart, the things that you really wanted to do, it is not just by chance. You were given that dream for a reason. There is a reason that God set that talent inside of you. He set that gift inside of you. There is a reason for that. That gift is supposed to make room for you. There is a reason for that. It's not just, oh, you just dreamed about this. Especially if it's something that's keeps gnawing at you. Like you just can't get over it. Like you're at the job and you're like, oh, I'm thinking about this. Or, you know what I mean? People keep coming up to you like, okay, you know, I see this gift in you. You know what I mean? Like you want to get to that place where you are not staying stagnant in your gift. Okay. But you also want to start and stay consistent in it till you actually can reach it. Stop getting all these different things you want to do. And then you're wondering why you don't want to trust the process because the process seems too hard. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't want to be on here for too long. I want to kind of keep it going. And definitely remember to invite your followers, invite other people to hear this message. Make sure that if you are having an event as a woman, even a guy, if you have an event coming up and you want to have me speak at your event, definitely go to I Am Ashley Swain and contact me and we can talk about that on that website. So also you guys have a good day. Make sure you share this broadcast. I appreciate you all listening and just talking in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation going. And you all, oh yeah, most importantly, I don't even talk about this every time, but make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's I Am Ashley Swain. Y'all have a good day and I'll talk to you later. Sometimes the process is like a mountain, but never give up. Definitely the process can feel like a mountain. You know what I mean? And you definitely can do it. That dream was not given to you by chance. It is yours. You can do it if you really want to. It's all about choices. So y'all have a good day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.